catch up with my. Try to catch up with my. Try to catch up with my. Catch up with my.
I'll get ya.
He'll get you.
It burns. Saturday of Easter Jeep Safari. My good buddy John just came in from Grand Junction. He's gonna hang out with us today. We're gonna have some trails. But first off today, we're just finishing up a workout with 200 side lateral raises for our shoulders. And it's killer. And then, if you see behind me, we are jumping in the pool and the hot tub. And it's gonna be epic. After that though, we're gonna head out on the trails, and Kinsey is gonna finally get to learn how to four-wheel drive. And for the first time ever, where she gets to learn? Moab, Utah. One of the probably most coveted off-road places in the US. So that's where actually I hit my first trail, and she gets to do the same. So it's gonna be fun. He's got his Rubicon TJ down, and we got Kinsey's Cherokee. Back in the hotel room. Workout done, touch-up done, pool done. So we're all ready to go. We got our boots. We got our short shorts. We got our Golden Girls shirts. Boom. Kinsey's looking good, as usual. Ready to go. Eating Check's party mix. That's a good idea. Feeling up. Speaking of Betty White, let's go check out Kinsey's ride. Say hello to Betty White. She is our 1994 Jeep Cherokee 2-door Sport 4x4 with 31-inch bald street tires, approximately a 3-inch lift, and most importantly, she's Kinsey's Jeep. Kinsey has a Toyota RAV4 back in Wisconsin. I'm like, if we're gonna be hanging out and we're getting serious, you know, I'm like, you're gonna need a Jeep. So while we've been out here, I picked this up for a steal, and it runs and drives great. I mean, the interior is falling apart, but besides that, everything's good. I've only had to replace the starter since we got it. I had a backup for Jade. So as a 4.0, it has an automatic, it has like 145,000 miles, which is decently low for 94. And today, Kinsey gets to learn how to drive off-road with it. Pretty cool, pretty excited for her. And this is John's baby. What's her name? You don't really have a name for it yet.
She doesn't have a name, she hasn't earned it yet.
She hasn't earned it yet. But yeah, what is like a 2000
Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah, TJ.
All day.
33s, probably like what, 5-inch lift or
Yeah,
4 or 5?
I think 4.5 or 5-inch.
Yeah. No, she looks good.
She's a good looking.
Clean, KM2s on her, Stinger bumper. He's got this. We got Betty White, and we're gonna have a good old time. I forgot to add that Kinsey's afraid of heights, so this is exposure therapy, if you will, for her.
I forgot to put on deodorant too.
Now you're
I'm sweating hard. Should I just go for it?
Just go for it. We got a water crossing right here. I kind of gave her a rundown. She's just gonna go for it. Just do it. We'll pull you out. Keep it. Nice. Oh, no problem. No problem. Yeah, we're good. Oh yeah. We had a tow strap with just in case it was super soft in here, but it's still pretty hard though, so no issues. How did it feel?
Let's do it again.
You just want to keep crossing back and forth?
Did I do alright?
Oh yeah. Was it awesome or what?
That was awesome. Dude.
Yeah, they're even going around like, cause it looks, dude, it's deep.
It's deep, man.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah, I
Do you want to watch the replay? Hey buddy, that handkerchief brings out your lemur eyes. Yes, your yeller eyes. So John and I met back in Chicago. He was actually one of the first subscribers who I didn't know, because you know a lot of the first ones were my family and friends.
Yeah.
First one that I didn't know, when we met in Chicago, was like 2000?
You were at 10,000 when we met in Chicago.
10,000,
Yeah.
okay. The next time I saw him was at Expo West last year.
Yeah.
We've been trying to hang out whenever we can. He's right in Colorado, so we've got to hang out once before this. For a weekend, so.
That was good. It was a good time.
Freaking mosquito, man.
You're eating us alive.
Gosh. Is this your first time out in Moab? Your first time in Moab. How is it? One word. No, one word.
fantastic.
Oh no, you can do better. Last chance, go.
Magical.
All right, that's borderline. Kinsey, one word.
Enchanting.
Oh, enchanting. If there was like 20,000-30,000 people who all off-roaded and had Jeeps, basically, that's Moab during Easter Jeep Safari. You connect with everyone because you instantly have something in common. That's what it's like. So everyone's been great. We've had a great time. It's really cool sharing all this with Kinsey. Really with someone that doesn't have a whole lot of experience with this at all. So this is all brand new for Kinsey, which is really cool to share that. I really didn't have much of a background at all besides camping when it comes to living out of the Jeep and traveling off-roading, rock crawling. I never really did much off-roading at all until I started this whole trip. All my experience with being able to travel and go to all these places and practice off-roading all over the country. Once I started putting 100% commitment into pursuing a lifestyle which I thought would be such an amazing life to live, that's when I started experiencing all these things that I never had done before. Power slide!
I can't even get the momentum
You
going.
got it. Here, I'll help.
Okay,
You're doing good. Go! Oh, come on. Let me on. Let me on.
pretty quick. Oh, cool, baby, go.
Eagle Eye, the drone, ended up just failing out in the middle of the trip, but found this gorgeous place. Got here before sunset. John was able to come out. Kinsey got to do a water crossing. That wasn't here when I went through Cane Creek Canyon just on Wednesday. Kind of cool that it was there, so Kinsey got to try that out. And even with the bald street tires, she did all right. We were about to do fins and things, and I was like, you know what, I should probably inspect this vehicle a little bit more than not having inspected it before we hit this trail. And the first thing I noticed in about 5 seconds was that the driver's side front tire had weather cracking all up on the tire. So I'm like, all right, we don't have a spare, and if I want to air down, that's going to give even more flex to that sidewall. That was a level 4 trail. This is a level 2, even though this is only a 2 because I didn't want to push it. She had a blast. What'd you find? Is it an arrowhead?
This right here is a native piece of rubber from the American tribe known as garbage.
Jeez, that was funny, man.
We got ourselves a find, man.
Yeah, you were going really fast with it. Yeah. Jeez. Like you were gonna hit it so fast it would have splashed through the windows. Like, which would have been cool, honestly. I just kind of saved us from that. Easter Jeep Safari was an absolute blast. Definitely gonna be trying to get back out there every year. Really cool to share the whole experience with Kinsey, and it was awesome having John be able to come out. I'm gonna end this video with some thank yous. First off, to new Patreon supporters, Trevor Blair and Beowulf Mace. Finally, I gotta thank Destination Adventure Overland. They decided to donate on PayPal, and I really appreciate it. A huge thank you to all you guys for helping to support this journey, and I will see you guys soon. I'm ready for 42.